Habis. Habis.
Landslides and flash floods from torrential rains in eastern Indonesia killed at least 41 people and displaced thousands, the country's disaster relief agency said Sunday. More than 24 others were still missing. Mud tumbled down from surrounding hills onto dozens of homes in Lamanili village shortly after midnight on Adenara Island in East Nusa Tenggara province. Rescuers recovered 35 bodies and at least 5 injured, said Leniola, who heads the local disaster agency. Flash flooding killed at least 6 people elsewhere, according to the National Disaster Mitigation Agency. Relief efforts were hampered by power cuts, blocked roads covered in thick mud and debris, as well as the remoteness of the area surrounded by choppy seas and high waves, said the agency's spokesperson, Raditya. Seasonal downpours cause frequent landslides and floods, killing dozens each year in Indonesia, a chain of 17,000 islands where millions of people live in mountainous areas or near fertile floodplains. Indonesia's disaster agency lowered the death toll late Sunday to 41, down from 44, after search and rescue team re-verified victims' data. At least 27 people were still missing. The bodies of 3 people were recovered after being swept away by floods in Oyang Bayong village, where 40 houses were also destroyed, Ola said. Hundreds of people fled submerged homes, some of which were carried off by the floodwaters. In another village, Weburak, 3 people were killed and 7 remained missing when overnight rains caused rivers to burst their banks, sending muddy water into large areas of East Flores district, Ola said. 4 injured people were being treated at a local health clinic. Hundreds of people were still involved in the rescue efforts as of late Sunday, Jiti told a press conference. At least 6 villages have been affected by flash floods and a landslide that cut 5 bridges on the island, he said. Photos released by the agency showed rescuers and police and military personnel taking residents to shelters. Authorities were still collecting information about the full scale of casualties and damage in the affected areas, Jiti said. Severe flooding also has been reported in Bima, a town in the neighboring province of West Nusa Tenggara, forcing nearly 10,000 people to flee.